Hello, welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. In this video, we're looking at the brand new card that's coming out, and that is Silk. We're going to look at 5 decks for Silk that we could play. Fun ones in here, but we'll see. Some good ones, some fun ones, but you never know until you actually play the card. And with a patch coming on Tuesday, later in the day, hopefully. I believe it's patch day. I'm hoping I'm not wrong, I can't remember if they confirmed it or not, but I believe it should be patch week. We don't know what's going to happen, but these are day one Silk decks that you could try. So Silk is a 2/5 if you didn't know. After any card is played here, this moves to another location. So it's just bouncing around. 2/5 already great stats. The downside being the RNG factor, because it's not just you, it's your opponent that can move the card. So it's the most expensive card of the month, being 6k, the other two are 3k. I'd probably assume buying the 2 is better than the 1, but as a content creator, I'm getting all of them. So let's look at some decks for Silk. First up, we're just going to have a Serra Silk, because honestly, making it cost 1, a 1/5, amazing. So you've got your Kitty Pryde, your Hitmonkey in here, Bishop, Stereo, and all the Serra stuff that you've got Miles in here. So it's a standard Kitty Serra list, but with Miles and Silk in here. We've put Miles in so that you can drop Silk early if you don't draw it, and you've got Jeff as well, or you could Jeff early. You want to save Silk for later. Either one, you drop one of them, you play your Kitty Pryde on it or whatever, and then you get Miles to cost 1, and another 1/5. Great. Okay, so that's the basic Serra list. Next up, we have just good stuff. So it's got the Zabu with the Dark Hawk and a Rock Slide. Got a little bit too many 4s, maybe. But like Miles shouldn't cost any because you get your Silk or your Jeff down early, so Miles going to cost 1. Iron Lad could hit plenty of good targets: Doom, Rock Slide, Dark Hawk. Even hitting Silk, great. Jeff, great. Good cards. You've got Wave to deal with Kitty Bounce stuff and Serra lists, stuff like that. Wave, just incredible card right now. If you can fit it in the deck, put it in. Great. Next up, we have a Move, because, move card. So it's just basic move deck, really, but we've just added Silk in here. So you've got your move cards, your Torch, your Iron Fist, your Dagger Craven, Cloak, Vulture. So instead of Doctor Strange, we've gone for Silk. The idea is you get Craven down, you get Silk down, and you keep playing on Silk, hoping it bounces onto the Craven lane and goes away, and then obviously you can move it around with Ghost Spider, Cloak, and obviously you've got Iron Fist to punch stuff around, and you've got Heimdall in it then. So it'd be fun. I'm looking forward to playing that. I actually move fries my brain, but fun. Next up, we more a control type Silk list. So you got your Daredevil into your Professor X. You've got Iron Lad to cheat out early Professor X, hopefully. You've got the Silk in here again, bouncing around. You got Storm Elaine. Hopefully you get your bouncy Silk in there. Hopefully they don't have a Jeff to move it out. Well, it is what it is. Armor to protect your Nebula. You could probably get rid of the armor for another 2-drop. I don't think that's necessary, but I wanted to put it in there just in case, because a lot of Killmonger recently. So I put it in there just to protect it. You got your Doom and your Wave. They're just a strong combo to put in if you need like a win con on the last turn. They're great. And lastly, this is a bit of probably a meme deck. It's Cerebro 5. Because Silk is a 5. So you've got Tanya, you got Luke Cage because, Cerebro, you need all of damage the same. Medusa because you got buffed last week. So if you pull her in a mid, she's a 2/5. Great card. Lizard because you've got Luke Cage, so you can keep him as 5. Silk, of course, new card, 5 cost. Deathlock, just a decent 3/5. Polaris, same again, 3/5 from effective moves. Chantress to deal with stuff. Miles in here because Silk should be on the board bouncing around. And then we went Omega Red so that you could afford to overstack a lane, maybe get that effect, and then Doom. for 5 across the board. This deck is probably a bit of a meme, but it should be fun to try. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like. Comment, say which deck you're playing Silk in, or if you're buying Silk, let me know. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Trying to get 10k by the end of the year. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.